Ko Maria kia koutou, e noho mai ana, e mātakitaki mai ana, I roto I o koutou pai ki te pea. Te makariri o tēnei rā, ne? Ku atu ki te pō, he rā tonu. Kei te ua, kei te ua, tino taumaha, ai. Nau, mauria mai ki tōku hōtaka rima te kau mā pā, I tēnei wā. Kia koutou tauiwi, ai, nau mai hara mai. To those who do not understand my reo, welcome aboard. This is my broadcast, number 54, coming to you from Tamaki Makaurau in Auckland, New Zealand. And I'm in a little place, I call it little, in a little blotch on the map at the bottom of the world. But hey, we might be little in country, but hey, come down and meet us. Yes, I invite you all from around the world to come and spend one evening with us. And I tell you, you'd want to spend a whole 3 months of your visa with us. But anyway, no more, welcome. And thank you for being here. Now, tonight, our kaupapa tonight is one that has been almost rammed down our throat today, but it's a good kaupapa because it's kind of what has it taught us today. It's kind of put us in perspective as to what we as broadcasters should be doing. Okay? I know we have to get up and kōrero and all that kind of stuff, but it's what we kōrero about and how we kōrero about the things we bring up. Now, like always, we always think that everyone we kōrero to, because remember, we have some absent, viewers out there because a lot of people come and watch your recordings later, far more than what you have watching live. Now, because of that, you have a broad spectrum of people and their knowledge, their prior knowledge and what they know about TBC. So from now on, we should be projecting everything towards new members. Speaking like we are speaking to new members. Because remember, they don't know jack. They don't know a thing about TBC. So they're pretty well green. Now, when I say green, I mean they know nothing. They don't know nothing. They don't know this side of the world from that side of the world, when it comes to TBC. If you were to say to one person, just go look up the back office, do you think they know where you're talking about? Do you really think they know how to get there? No. They don't. And I'd hate to be one of them too, because I know I've been there before. I mean, I had an email shoved in my face saying, go there, then click on the link and get a wallet. That's all I had. Those were my instructions. Well, You know, if I didn't use my noggin, probably wouldn't have even signed up because I probably wouldn't have even known where to go. But luckily, I was given, probably 3 sets of instructions, and that was me. I got in. And then it was like, what next? Like everybody asked when they get into TBC. Okay, so I've registered, paid my fee, what next? And I'm sure you've been explaining to them before just what to expect, but it's just gone through here, out the other side, and all they want to do is put their name on a piece of paper, pay their fee, and they know they're in. What they do when they're in, that comes later. It does. Trust me, I know that much. And you can, you can put the writing on the wall to anybody that's new and say to them, now this is what you expect to do in TBC, blah, 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 and go on. That means nothing to that person. That person doesn't have your visualization of TBC. If they do have one, it's probably out of this world. And they're probably thinking, oh, this sounds like a good money maker to me. It's either through their own assumptions or that's how they envisage things. So, from the onset of their registration and pay their fees, we need to guide them the way they should be guided through TBC. Not leave them astray, or not leave them lurking and sign them up and walk away and leave them there. No, we need to nurture them all the way through. But, we need to be showing them where the tools are in TBC for them. So, with that in mind, that leads me to my kōrero for tonight, my kaupapa. And the kaupapa for tonight is out of the blog. And, I bet you share this, because that is something else that we need to be doing, is sharing what we want them to learn about. Trying to educate new people in TBC. So it's important that we try and share the information so that they can read into it. So here we go. We're going to the master key to TBC success is to encourage fast duplication. That is the kaupapa of today, people. Now, you can go through and you can watch this live of Stephen Covey's, number 257. And he outlines, what he interprets this kōrero about. Okay? So, the reality is that when you as a new member come into TBC, you are number one here. Okay? We look at this red square or rectangle here, and this is where you concentrate your efforts in TBC. So the key to this little red box here is you being the first person in the box. You go out and you bring in, or you go find 10 other people to register and sign up with TBC. for probably the same reasons that you've signed up for, if not for better reasons. Okay? Then they go out, those 10 people go out and they get their 10 each. And that takes you to level 3 and you end up with 100 people. And it just duplicates all the way through down to 10 levels where you end up with 1 billion people. And of course today, the key is, we are creating massive growth in this TVC community to the point where we end up registering the 1,000,000th person. So we, at the stage, we're striving towards that person, that 1 billionth person. So there you, as a newbie, has the bigger picture there, that from you, we can end up with 1 billion people. Okay? Now moving on down. What if I told you that we could reach our objective of gathering 1 billion members before the end of January 2019? Everything is in place perfectly to make that happen right now. Lack of belief is the only thing holding us back at this time. And I want to turn that around by the end of this article. Collectively, if we will believe we can do this, we will achieve it. Let's start by looking at how this will benefit you and also all other members in TVC. Picture this in your mind. Have the vision. At the end of January 2019 and the admin wallet is empty, and we have created 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires and tens of millions of small business owners accept 100% TVC for their goods and services. Those are our metrics. TVC is spendable, and we didn't need any banks or exchanges to make our coins liquid. We did that ourselves. TVC is just as good as any paper money because 1 billion people have made it so by coming together. No institution on earth would dare challenge the value of our TVC Kringle coins. No one would want to oppose an effort to finally end poverty globally. People power is chanted in every corner of the earth. The only way to end poverty is through people power. And the people are sick of the corruption of the powers that be and how unfair the current distribution of wealth is today. TVC is a movement of power people on a mission to end poverty globally, and with 1 billion members backing us up, we would be unstoppable. Let's say you are a TVC billionaire at the end of January 2019. Even if a member only gets 1 whole TVC coin, they would become a TVC billionaire. It would bring you complete financial peace of mind, right? You are set for life. Your posterity is set for endless generations to come, as in a legacy. This peace of mind will allow you to remain calm as we allow the world to catch up to this new dynamic of having a million billionaires and a billion millionaires. Love and respect will be our guide as we allow the world to catch up. You have plenty of kringles to use to feed and clothe your family. We must put the mission first, ahead of a mad dash to elevate our members into lifestyles of luxury. Luxury for all will come in time. But this is what I mean by saying we need to allow the world time to catch up. Peace of mind is the most valuable thing you can have, right? I, as admin, will set up a global database and will invite the poor of the earth to register in it. Immediate help will be given to the poor as we connect the billion members to each sponsor. 3 to 5 poor people in this database. Most poor people would be happy to get about 20 grain worth of kringles as a kickstart. Then we would organise as we go and create job opportunities for all of the poor in our database. This will be a process, and at some point we will be able to declare the end of poverty in the year 2020. This achievement creates power, political power, that we as a human race will no longer allow the few to dictate how the many live. This is why this mission must come first. This is why our members need to free themselves of the disease of greed, which is a byproduct of the system of artificial scarcity, even among the poor. Mad dashes to luxury must be discouraged, as I have said before. I don't want this article to be too long, so you will need to use your imagination of how all of your dreams will come true. Picture 2025, then 2030, through to 2050. See the personal transformation of how you will live happily in complete abundance and prosperity. Pay close attention to what is said within the dashboard of Kringle Cashback Office. It starts with rapid rewards, 2 who get 2, and so on. Look at the 2 who get 2 column in the Massive Growth Campaign poster. Rapid rewards is based on duplicating 2 who get 2 day by day. Periods become days in the Massive Growth Campaign, and in just 31 days, one leader could create a billion members below them. We already have millions of members, so this effort will not just come from one leader. We are much closer to the goal of having a billion members than what you might think. The master key is to encourage fast duplication. That is what is missing right now. Fast duplication. There are 1,000 distractions within the TBC community right now, and most of these distractions plant seeds of doubt within minds of our members. Encouragement is missing on a large scale. The one idea that will completely heal our TBC community is to encourage fast duplication. We need to unify on that one idea. New members see a 24-hour and a 48-hour timer once they pay the admin fee. We need to rally around these timers and encourage the new members to use the script and instructions provided within the dashboard of Kringle Cash back office. Leaders need to stay on top of the growth happening below them using the genealogy tool in the Kringle Cash back office, and make sure they supply the needed cryptocurrency to keep the duplication moving smoothly. All leaders should become cash centers locally to keep the speed of growth going. Kringles are magic coins during the distribution phase of TBC compared to market coins. With market coins, you can only sell what you have purchased. But our coins are magic. The cookie reward system allows our members the ability to access an abundance of coins that are not purchased. During the redemption extension, even our newest members can have more coins than they can spend. We deliver on our promise to provide abundance. These magic coins can allow mass quantities of people to immediately go full-time in TBC. The more full-time members we have, the faster we will go. So remember, people, encourage fast duplication. Those are the key words. Now here's your bonus cookie rewards based on activities completed in the holiday promotion. As you can see, these are the amounts of grain from 4 to 40. And in the next column, the amount and cookie rewards for each amount of grain you transact. And then in the last column, you have the referral cookie reward. Now, if you bring in a person, a new member, who does 4 grain, which equals 100 cookie rewards, you then receive 1 million cookies in that transaction alone. So you can earn up to 10 million cookies. Okay, now this only goes to January the 31st, 2019, and started just the other day on December the 1st, 2018. The final piece is now in place, the holiday promo. One of the things choking up fast duplication was that 40 grain was out of reach for so many, and that slowed growth. Now sponsors can get compensated while new members have a tiered system to complete transactions. In some countries, 4 grain is what can be earned daily for a day's worth of work at a typical job. In those countries, sponsors should be happy to receive 4 grain just for completing a simple transaction. A full-time sponsor would be blessed to do 1 transaction a day instead of hard labor at a job for the same amount after 8 hours of work, right? Also, new members are encouraged to do multiple transactions during a holiday promo because of the benefits that come through accumulation within it. No matter where you live in the world, this holiday promo allows you in principle to earn a day's worth of income just by doing 1 transaction a day. If in your country the average pay is 20 grain a day, then that is what should be promoted as a starting point in your country. Members having daily cash flow at or above average incomes in their countries will be able to show the benefits of going full-time in TBC. Lead by example. Get your cash flow going daily in TBC. People will respect that. Everyone just needs to get in where they fit in on their first day as a new member, following the 5-day instructions on the dashboard of Kringle Cash back office. Sponsors recruit, and recruits quickly become sponsors all in a single day. So 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, and so on is how fast a team could grow on a daily basis. You just need to believe it is possible and use all of the tools you are provided with. Fast duplication is not enough. That as an idea has no ongoing support. On paper, it looks good, but it is missing something. Encourage fast duplication completes it. Encourage turns the idea of fast duplication into a cycle. Do it and then encourage others to do it. I want to see and hear those 3 words everywhere within the TBC community. We need to focus on the meaning of those 3 words. And the broadcaster should be explaining these 3 words over and over again like a drumbeat. Picture in your mind the whole TBC community getting excited about these 3 words. Visualize all of the TBC members taking action based on these 3 words. See the growth of the community speed up because of it in your mind. This is the master key to TBC's success, and it will open every door of success from the micro to the macro inside of the TBC community. This one key makes all doors open. Wow. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Look at this. These are merchants, okay? So, people, those are the key words out of this. And going forward, encourage fast duplication. Okay? Write it down. Say it out loud. Encourage fast duplication. That is the key. And I know that it had started before this message came out. Some people had already started. And I'm probably guessing here, but process has come to the fore with admin. They have seen what has, what has started. And, I can say that in my time in cash flow coaching, I have seen this happening. It's starting to happen because this is what was, this was homework for us. Looking at that little red box with the 1 to 1 billion, that's where we were advised to work from. And I can tell you this much, that it does work if people put their mind to it and if people really get out there and duplicate it and encourage it. Okay, so, intending broadcasters, new members, please go to the blog and read that again. Read it over and over until you fully understand it. I mean, I understand it from my perspective because I can see a lot of the things unfolding. You know, visually, I can see that all happening. Part of it has already started happening, so it's easy for me to, to talk about it, to speak about it, to speak from my own perspective on um, on encouraging people to duplicate, this fast duplication. And I'm all for it. I can see it happening. And happening maybe a lot quicker than anticipated. So with that, folks, tonight, I'd just like to say again, a huge acknowledgement to, people like Sister Carol, Brother Darren, Brother Bill, Brother Razir, and Brother Israq for, sacrificing the time to be here to help or to share, to sometimes it's just good to go and listen to someone else's broadcast and you pick up little things. Like I can do that to anybody else. I could go watch the broadcast and I could be saying, oh, I didn't think of that one. Okay, well, I'll add it to the little black box and bring it up next time. And this is what it does. It encourages everyone, to be positive about what they're sending out there to other people. So that's me for tonight, people, and I shall catch up with you again tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, yes. We had a very explosive morning this morning. Oh, I couldn't hear the cash flow coaching for starters. Then I was sitting in the dark and with the screen going and, well, the TV was out because of interference, atmospheric interference. Lucky they don't have that with Wi-Fi. And my morning was gone, my shot. So I just chilled back, waited until the lightning and thunder had gone and disappeared, and the rain had kind of eased off a bit. The old sun was trying to sneak in, and then I peered out of my bed and thought, oh, okay, maybe it's time to get up and do something. So that was my morning. So it's even a better night tonight because there's no rain going on outside. Fingers crossed it stays away. So, hei konei people, and ka kite koutou a pōpō. Kia ora. That means thank you.